I did not fail, and they're going to be earned in the order fail, I did, and then finally at the finish you'll receive the not medal. To get each medal, you must earn wristbands. So when you complete a challenge, you'll receive a wristband to verify that you completed that challenge. Do not lose these wristbands. If you get to a medal checkpoint, we say you have to have a certain amount of wristbands, and you don't have one, you say, hey, I did it. You ask that volunteer, back at that checkpoint, they'll verify it. I think I lost it. We won't be able to verify that for you. So if you don't have that wristband, you may not finish this race just because of losing a wristband. If you don't have the necessary number of wristbands at a medal checkpoint, you're not going to earn that medal, and your race is finished, and you may not continue on the course. So for example, if for the first medal, the fail medal, you need 4 wristbands total out of 6 possible wristbands, and you don't have that minimum of 4, you will not continue on the course, and your race is over. We have designed it to where it gets progressively more difficult as you go along. Aim to complete every single challenge and earn every single wristband. Skipping challenges is not allowed or recommended, and you won't finish the race this way. All challenges must be attempted. The time limit for the race is 24 hours, and the cutoffs are enforced when it's no longer feasible for you to complete the course within 24 hours. Every checkpoint has written instructions. These are going to be posted, so we have written instructions. There's check-in instructions and check-out instructions. When you arrive at a checkpoint, don't look for a volunteer and ask them, what do I do next? Go straight to the posted instructions that are going to be posted on a tree, a fence post, something like that near you. There'll be 2 different spots if there are several runners arriving, and you read those check-in instructions. When you're leaving, read the check-out instructions. If you're asking a volunteer a question, it may mean that you didn't read the instructions properly. The volunteers are only there to assist. Race official decisions are final, so respect them. So if you hit a cutoff or you can't continue because of a medal, this is the final run, the way that it's formatted. It's just a different race. The way it's formatted, once you say you're done, you're done. We don't want you out on the course, continuing on road. If you do, we're going to take your bib. We're going to have you sign a waiver saying you're no longer in the race. We don't recommend it. We don't allow it. And the best strategy is race hard, race smart, and give every challenge your maximum effort. Just keep going. And it is survival run, so the more time you spend at a checkpoint, sitting there fixing your shoes, all that sort of thing, the less time you're going to be spending out on the course, and the more likely you are not to make a cutoff. So I'm going to hand it over to Ishai here. He's going to do a medical briefing.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for coming out. I think we have a pretty amazing event this year. So, wanted to talk about a few things. Okay, at some point in this race, you probably are going to find yourself on a volcano. Concepcion is a active live volcano. All right, it has occurred where there's steam vents and it can erupt. If that happens, get down. Don't worry about the race. Get off the volcano.
We take a selfie.
Super important. Okay, that's like the #1 rule.
Selfie first.
Okay, next, going to talk real briefly about hydration, nutrition, stuff like that. You guys are here. You obviously know about how to eat, how to drink. It's really important that you balance those things out. You don't want to just be drinking a whole lot of water the whole time and not getting electrolytes. You need to be pounding those electrolytes, lots of salts. If you have electrolyte pills or whatever you're taking, use a lot of them. It's hot. You probably are not that used to this climate, so use them a lot. Drink a lot of water, a lot of food. The other thing is, if you start getting hurt, take care of yourselves. You all have first aid kits. Take care of yourselves before it becomes a big issue, okay? That's like one of the biggest things out here. You're surviving. It's a survival race, so take care of yourselves. Other than that, I think we're good. Okay. In addition, we're filming and we have some helicopter passes. So if you see helicopters cruising around, it's not like life flight. Okay, they're just filming you. You can wave. Don't get worried. In addition, we have the Red Cross. You can see them right there. We have divers. We have the ambulance. We have paramedics in there. We also have a nurse. If there are issues, we'll be taking care of you that way. However, keep in mind, we are a long ways away from crossback, okay? So it'll take a long time to transport somebody, and there's a lot of places where access to food is going to be very, very difficult. So you need to take care of yourselves out there.
Awesome, thanks, Isai.
Probably about 60 survival runners starting the race this morning.
All right, so I'm going to go through what's happening here right now.
And Josue's about to tell them what they're about to do.
To earn your bib number, this is packet pickup. To earn your bib number, runners must work as teams. So you know what your teams are. You see your color. You're going to be seeing that color later on, so focus on that color. Always stick to your team color. There are 4 teams: red, yellow, blue, green. You received your colored armband. You're already assembled as teams. The first team to complete this packet pickup challenge is going to receive an item that will give you an advantage later in the race. You're also going to receive a time advantage. The first team to complete this packet pickup challenge, that's when the race begins. The other teams must continue until they complete that challenge, which means they're going to start the race a little later than everyone else. The 24-hour race clock is going to start once the first team completes the challenge. Advice: complete this challenge in race mode. The instructions for your packet pickup challenge are going to be found down the beach at Finca San Juan de la Isla. Those of you that have been here before, if you remember Bird Shit Island, it's where that is. 3 kilometers north, following the shoreline. So stay on the shoreline for about 2.5 kilometers. There's a tiny little section that's marked about maybe 100 meters. You go back on the beach, and then you'll see the team there waiting, and you'll receive your further instructions. Each team must bring 5 pieces of bamboo marked with their team color. So over here you have 4 stacks of 5 bamboo.
That's it. We're gonna.
The yellow bamboo, it's not painted yellow, it's just yellow. The other ones are painted. Make sure your team has all 5 of your bamboo. So when we do the oath,